So, you and I are on a journey today to answer a question. Who the hell is Robert Glasper? But I want to know more specifically, how did this album beat Breezy's 33 song banger for Best R&B Album at the previous Grammy? So, we'll get to the bottom of it. I had to do some research. First, I wanted to figure out who the hell Robert Glasper was. I had to start there. So, okay, let me just run it back. It is a compilation of different sounds with a real conscious, in my old hip hop description ways, you know what I mean by conscious, but with a conscious cast. I actually at first had to look at the credits to kind of see what Glasper was, what his contributions were. My first spin, I listened to it with my daughter in the car. And she was like, "Dad, this sounds like old folk songs." And I really couldn't disagree right away. I would say this, neo soul inspired for sure, big vocals, intricate instrumentation. You hear what I'm saying? A real wide range of experiences as well as expressions. We even had another language here on this. Very, very pro-self. A real mirror kind of image is what I got from a lot of the writers on this. Really kind of talking about issues of the heart. A multitude of vibes and beautiful voices. A lot of beautiful voices all over this. The song I just played is an example. You have records from Jennifer Hudson as well. Ty Dolla $ign, who comes in, does a great job. Music Soul Child had an appearance on this. Like I said, a vast number of vibes, great voices. Real colorful, bright even, inspirational, even motivational. An easy listen, okay? But a serious tone throughout these 13 well-written and well-performed songs from just a talented cast. Grown subject matter, like serious grown subject matter. This was not a game. This wasn't, no, everything meant something. Almost every word was literally, you can tell, very much so thought out. An R&B of old times, what we could think of what an Anita Baker might have been doing if she would have progressed into this, like serious, right? You remember what times were like with that kind of R&B, Luther Vandross R&B kind of vibes. Extremely nostalgic, but I will say somewhat new. Very well mixed. Great balance between the vocals and the instruments. Strangely, many different personalities, somehow they were all on the same accord. So to bring it full circle, when dealing with the voters' criteria and a technical judgment of the work itself, I don't love it, but I get it. This project was extremely well put together, very cohesive. Breezy's music is sonically really well put together also. Had plenty of bangers. But from a standpoint of what R&B has grown into, when what Glasper has provided is a project that is more conventional to what the picture of R&B used to be. Breezy's gonna have you dancing, but it's a little less cohesive. A couple of those curses get thrown around, a couple of those F-bombs, couple obscene sex situations, plus maybe a domestic issue, and we're gonna go the other way. Maybe I don't like it, maybe I don't love it, but I surely get it. What do I know? Do yourself a favor, go stream Black Radio 3 by Robert Glasper and friends. This award-winning album is truly worth your time.